Hi, Collective. It's Yana. Collective, I sounded different on that one. My voice changes. I just change. I don't know. It's a part of... I don't know. I get Collective. Let me focus. Archangel Michael, I ask that you preside over this reading. I ask that you protect me and my collective as we channel, transmute, and harmonize the energy for the highest good. Ashe, Ashe Collective, Ashe Collective, Ashe, okay Collective. We're going to get a number 2, this is the second one, of Trigger 33, okay? Trigger 33 is a wacky modern spin-off of like Agent 007 Collective, like James Bond, okay? I would love to get a good agent or a Trigger 33 every time, right? But I have no control over what comes out, okay? Collective, okay? So let's cast a line and see what we get. Who this, Archangel Michael? Who this? We're using the Sci-Fi Tarot Collective by Todd Alcott, as well as Madak. Okay, Collective, I'm silly. Show me, Archangel Michael, who this? Just one. Who this? Who this woman, Harpo? Maybe there's a woman, Collective. Who this? Who this? Who Archangel Michael, thank goodness. I pinned the card up. I don't know who that is. Somebody that doesn't want to be seen. This is a true double agent for sure, okay? Let me stay focused. I play too much. That's the problem. I got to get myself focused first. And then I can play a little bit. But when I play right off the back, and I do it all the time, then it just takes it to another place. All right, question number 2. What is the current assignment that you're on? What's their current assignment, Archangel Michael? Show me. I'm nosy collecting. But I like to think this is good, healthy nosiness. Okay, good, righteous nosiness. Oh my. Looks like the end of the world or something. War of the Worlds or an invasion of some sort, Collective. But that says, what? How many wands is this one? It says Sci-Fi wands, but I don't know what wands it is. Maybe you have to count the wands. 2, 4, 6, 8. Maybe it's the 8 of wands, like messages coming in from a spaceship, Collective. Thank you, Archangel Michael. Show me what's the possible outcome, or a possible outcome, should I say. Possible outcome. Okay, that fell on the floor, and it's crossing if I can get it. All right, let's stay focused. Bottom of the deck, we have the Page of Cups, Sci-Fi Tarot. Oh, she's like a fairy or something, okay? And there's some sort of contraption right here. Oh, it's like a flying fish came out of there. I don't know what those fish are called, okay? But it's a flying fish. And it came out of that little contraption. And it flew around her and it's going up in the sky. Maybe it's a part of her friend or something. It says... Oh, it's the Suit of Cups. So it's the Page of Cups, okay? But it says the Page of Cups, Sci-Fi Tarot, Princess Godabi ventures into the canyons of Lo and makes a surprising discovery, okay? So there's something about a discovery, okay? All right, Archangel Michael, who this? I just saw 422 on the clock. Initiation, something about medical, Collective. Some sort of initiate, possibly? Or something like it. Show me. What is the current assignment, Archangel Michael? Something with communication, messages or something, Collective. We got this one back again. Maybe they're working on this case, okay? Hopefully we... I don't know, Collective. Are there any righteous people in law enforcement today, Collective? I know there are, but this is just ridiculous. Show me a possible outcome of the intellect, please. You see, whenever I see that card, it just makes me anything to do with that nasty, disgusting father color. Whoever this guy is out here. Possible outcome. And one thing I can't stand is a weak man collective. Okay, it just looks disgusting to me. Okay, yeah. You know, not to say you got to be rough and tough. That's not what I'm talking about. All right, bottom of the deck. You are witnessing the fall of a corrupt empire, okay? So this involves empire being taken down, okay? There's some sort of discovery. All right, let's see, collective. These aren't designed to be long. All right, who this? Trigger 33, who this? In the reverse, what in the world? The Four of Swords, the respite chamber, deep in meditation, ready for combat. Okay, so someone's not in meditation. They've come out of meditation, okay? They've come out of the chamber. Maybe they're ready for combat or maybe not. Let's see, collective. But I feel like they're no longer in a state of animation or stagnation or gestation, collective. And this could have something to do about travel. This could be a space person, okay? Could be a woman, right? Because it reminds me like if they're traveling to a location, at least you see in the movies, right? They'll put a lot of them to sleep, so to speak, for medical reasons, so that they survive the trip. Something about that, all right? This is an initiate, possibly, okay? That's, I don't know. It's coming out of rest. Maybe this is a agent who's recently returning to work. Maybe they took a hiatus. They didn't, they took a break, or maybe they retired and now they're coming back. Okay, with that Four of Swords in the reverse. Maybe they said like, hey, I'm never doing a job again. This is it, But maybe there's something happened and they're called back into duty. Maybe they chose it. You have initiation. Okay? Something about medical. It's definitely something about medical, collective, because we have the Four of Swords here. In the reverse, though. So if we take it the typical standard way, it would have to do about no rejuvenation, no rest, no healing, collective. Something like that. So it could be a medical person. Somebody could be a doctor who's an initiate, okay? Who's a double agent of some sort, okay? And we know doctors don't get much sleep because they're always on call. Okay, but let's see what this one is. Who this? Collective. Somebody that ain't what they appear to be. All right, but it says F-U, die slow MF. My fofo make show all y'all coochie, I'm a Gucci ass iggas. Ooh, I didn't mean to say that word. The A-double-S. Don't grow. Tupac, hit 'em up, collective. So who this? This could be like, I don't know, collective. This could be a lunatic in the medical field that is a double agent, okay, for who knows what, for taking people out. I don't know, collective. We're going to have to get some sort of clarification on here, okay? I don't know who they're talking about here. All right, let's get to on the initiation and this one, I guess. Let's see. Hopefully this will help. All right, because I don't have a lot of time, collective. Show me initiation. I don't have time to get stuck on anything. Okay. And show me the medical. This might show it better. All right, let's go. Bottom of the deck, something about a nightclub, okay? Maybe somehow they're connected to a nightclub, collective. Or maybe this is where they get people from the nightclub. And then they take them into the medical hospital, wherever this person is. But let's see, maybe I'm totally wrong. Initiation. Sergeant, collective, okay. This could be a medical hospital with the army or the military or something, collective. Show me. Doomsday Collective. Initiation. Sergeant and Doomsday. Okay. Family members have been secretly oofing other family members for money. Pathetic. Okay. So we have a corrupt trigger 33 here. Okay. And they're initiating. A part of their initiation is to bring doom to people in other people's families or their own. Okay. And this is their mission. Okay. To hurt people, collective. Okay, we'll see. Maybe they're targeting a particular class of people. I don't know, or group with that Coochie Yamaguchi, okay? But either way, it's not right, okay? It's not right. All right, who this? Medical. This could be a medical officer in the military. And he has a dual-fold mission. It's to be a military man, right? As well as to snuff people's lives. Let's go. And you know, there has always been like a stipulation with homosexuals in the military, right? And they made people collective. Look at this. Okay. They made those noises. It's just ridiculous. But look, they made the people suppress those people in terms of how they, you know, their sexuality. And they weren't allowed to show that in the military, right? Until, I don't know if it was under Obama or something, right? And then they were able to show it. But I think it's back to the other way where, you know, yeah. So this could be the military. I don't know. Maybe they're targeting people in the military to take them down through medical means, collective. Video game developer. Maybe there's a connection with a video game developer. Or maybe this sergeant is really connected with the video game industry. As well as medical, collective. They're using medical in order to get people. I don't know what this is, collective. Okay, but I know it ain't right. They're medical, but they're not helping people heal. Okay, whoever they are. I'm getting a faker. Last one. Who this? Death of 1,000 days. So whoever they are, they're going to suffer, collective, from making people suffer. Okay? Collective, give me a second, my sinuses. Thanks, collective. But look, whoever this is, I feel like they wear a lot of hats, so to speak, like a multitasker. So they fit in, or they associate with many, or at least a few or 4 different types of groups or something, collective. We've got, well, they can wear several different hats. We have medical, we have the army possibly, right? We have video games, we have Coochie Yamaguchi indications, we have initiations, collective. There's a lot here, okay? Yeah, this is not a fluke. Whatever this person's doing, this is like elaborate scheme or plan is what I'm getting. Okay, let's move on. What is the current assignment? Okay, father stole son and or daughter's inheritance. Okay, but it's in the reverse, so something to do with a stolen inheritance. Okay, and something with communication and messages. Okay, with it in the reverse. And me getting the vibes that this person's a negative person, as well as this card right here, collective. We know what the mission is, okay? With family members had been secretly oofing other family members for money. The mission is to come in and take you out, or someone out in the collective, okay? All right, so this is sci-fi wands. Change in the air, an exciting adventure into the unknown. And we have these different triangles over here of ships. And green is significant. And the change in the air, these people don't look like they're partying though, okay? They don't look like they're enjoying this, okay? So I feel like this is like a hitman collective. Show me. Or a hit woman. What's the current assignment? Most High revealed their hidden secrets. I think it has been revealed. But let's go. Show me. And this must go up to a high level collective, like I'm thinking, like military collective. That's why this is here. Okay, you are witnessing the fall of a corrupt empire. Show me. What are these hidden secrets regarding this mission? We might take that off, right? Gary, okay, maybe this is the name of the agent that we're talking about, or the father, okay? Let's see. Idiots. Foolish, stupid, okay? That's that's their hidden secret, that they're stupid, collective, okay? And they try to act smart. That's why it's in the reverse, okay? Show me another hidden secret. Missing persons report made, collective. Maybe, maybe they made one on you, collective, for this father. This could be the father, okay? But either way, collective, something ain't right. All right, show me. Why was this missing persons report made? Bottom feeders, because they low lives, collective. And something's moving forward. Okay, I feel like exposure, collective. They're revealing the secrets. The Most High is revealing these secrets. All right, show me that catapult. Where we going with that? We're about to close it out. Collective, I kept seeing this when I was shuffling, okay? It would not leave the bottom of the deck, okay? All right, so they're being thrusted into an infernal, collective. It says your enemies are hellbound while being gang stalked by hellhounds, collective, okay? So it's several enemies out here, okay? And I feel like they're talking about all of them. Okay, we're just learning about them through this Trigger 33 agent, okay? All right. Dreams of the past, and they know what's coming, collective. They know. Trying to oof you for money, for your own money, collective, on top of that, okay? All right. Show me, what's a possible outcome? Hopefully it's a good one, okay? We don't want no mealy mouth outcome, Archangel Michael, with all this egregious type stuff out here. We need a hard outcome. Come on, show me. The Magician, collective. What we about to manifest, okay? Well, this person going to continue to be doing magic for a little longer until this take effect, collective, okay? All right. Well, they're pretending as well with this missing persons report, okay? But let's see. The Magician, Major Arcana, 15 cents. Sci-Fi Tarot, card number 1. The master of everything, an exciting adventure of limits. An exciting adventure at the limits of human comprehension, okay? And look, collective, it's definitely something about a video game here, okay? There's a connection. This guy looks like he's behind controls over there, like he could be playing like those big games where you have the moving hand inside the box and you pick up the stuffed doll and try to catch it, retrieve it, right? Something ain't right, I'm telling you. And I looked up that name, Litco. Okay, that Litco is associated with many things, but it is associated with video games. Okay, there's some sort of video game thing to it, okay? This is for entertainment purposes only, but it's also many other types of things associated. Okay, but there's something to it. They're using this collective. These are just cruddy people. I don't know what else to say. They're just very cruddy people, the type of people that you don't want to live around at all. So that's why it's important we have to be mindful and be aware of our surroundings and look at people. Look at some of these people in the eyes. If you just get a glimpse of their eyes, it'll tell you the whole story, okay? All right. Possible outcome. Somebody's manipulating something, possibly. Trying to. Let's go. Government agents posing as ETs, collective. Okay, so they still ain't giving up on this. This is what they're going to try to do in order to take over the world, collective. Okay, but let's see if that's the reason. Show me. Possible outcome. Bessie. Okay, this is definitely a family member, collective, okay? And this name, it could be a family member on a father's side, possibly, or it's an aunt or a great aunt or something associated with a grandfather. Okay, and I feel like this is a part of the wealth that they're trying to steal. Okay, this could have to do with Native ties, Native American ties, okay? Show me this government agent. Supernova, collective. Powerful luminous explosion of a star. Last stages of a massive star. The end. Who knows, collective? They've oofed many members of the family. They could be saying that A past death in your family was not natural. One that you may have suspected was a natural death, okay? They could be saying that this person was not that passing was not natural, okay? And that the family took this giant star out for money, collective. For money that they have, they don't even know what they did with today, collective. How shameful is that? I can't wait to see what they're gonna get in return for that, collective. That's just a little bit, okay? Because what they're gonna get before that, we had suffering of 1,000 days, yeah. Death of 1,000 days. Can you imagine to die every day for approximately 3 years? That ain't easy, collective. All right, let's go. Why is the supernova here? We're going to clarify too, and we're going to close it out. This one's longer than it's supposed to be too. Kum fire kum, being it is. Vargas. This could have been some sort of spoken word or sorcery, collective, to hurt people. I know my family. That's all they do is magic, okay? That's all they do. Show me government in addition to other disgusting things, okay? Government agents, that's a lot. Range Rover, that's important. Okay, and I did discover where one of the Range Rovers, where they reside, that likes to follow me, okay? These people, they're just out in the open. I don't know if they think I don't make connections. Just because I don't announce it on the PA system, collective. I'm always looking at things, okay? All right. What is this one? Supernova, kum fire kum. I think they spoke negative things over this family member. Possibly Bessie. Okay, Vargas. That name is significant. Collective. They might be an insane asylum now, okay? After they spoke something. Maybe whatever they've done has brought them to an end, okay? In the insane asylum, okay? Insane asylum committed. Somebody, maybe they spoke the wrong thing and now they're there, okay? We got to be careful what we say out of our mouths, that's for sure. I'm learning that as well, okay? Show me government agents posing as ETs, and we're going to close it out. Brother, in the reverse, your family is definitely involved, collective. Graffiti artists, visual communication often unauthorized, okay? Maybe your brother's a graffiti artist. Or maybe this is like a painting, a picture that's being painted. A false narrative. Show me. Leviathan collective, okay? I don't know if the Leviathan is coming to get the false ETs or what. Show me. This is a lot of secrecy at governmental levels, collective. This is why this card is out here, okay? Because there's too much going on. This can't be going on without many high-level people knowing certain things, okay? Show me government agents posing as ETs. Bang. I'm feeling like they caught. It's like a backfire. Okay? That's the truth as well. Show me. Government agents. Witches and warlocks scattering like roaches. Okay, so there's a lot of magic. This is what they tend to do. I don't know, collective. They've been doing it for a long time. So it's just surprising to us today, okay? All right, but we're about to close it out. Archangel Michael. So we have a bad agent here, okay, who works with your family. They're trying to get you, or they've been trying to get you, okay? But they've taken other family members out, okay? And they have a lot going on here. Show me this video game developer. Why is that significant? All right, let's get those, and we're going to close it out, collective. Carl, another name. Video game developer, crop circles, some sort of phenomena, but not. It's in the reverse. Something about the nightclub, collective. I don't know if they're going to do a video game of nightclubs or something involvement, or people pretending maybe like can't remember, you know, the one where they live in cities like Sims and stuff, right? But it's based on a nightclub maybe. All right, show me. I just pulled the card out. I don't know what that. Oh, that wants. Mass casualties collective. What the heck was I clarifying? What in the world was I? Video game developer, okay? So maybe they're using these video games as well as a way to simulate endings. You know, like a algorithm, so to speak, right? If they have a certain idea and They want to see the likelihood, the probability of how it would play out. Maybe this is a part of these video games, as well as changing our perception of reality, collective. Something about mass casualties, okay? Nightclub, possibly at a nightclub, collective, okay? And it's not like a phenomenon. I feel like this is something that's staged. This could be a side note, collective. Show me. I will always love my mama. Alright? I don't know why that's here, okay? Maybe they oofed their mama too, or your mama, collective. My condolences if they did. They oofed mine's, the one that I considered to be my mother. Show me. I will always love my mama, and we're going to close it out. Listen to all this noise. I can always tell when I'm hitting home because they keep sending all these stupid choppers around, okay? 528 hertz, that's significant. That could be a birthday, collective. May 28th. Show me. NISARA Act. National Economic Security and Recovery Act. Proposed U.S. economic reforms of the 1990s. I feel like somebody stole from you in the 1990s. This family member, okay? With that 528 hertz, okay? And this is what they're talking about. All right? We're about to go camping in the woods, collective. Let's get this one, and we out of here. Show me you are witnessing the fall of all of your ops will drop, collective. So it don't have to be an empire, okay, in and of itself. It's just an empire of idiots, collective. Ops that will drop, okay? Bottom of the deck, and we're going to close it out. 12:12 a.m. collective. That's the portal. That's the dummy portal, okay, in this instance. Collective, if you like the video, like the video.